everyone. I think I know everyone. So my name's Carol. So this I have as a Hatha class, still very similar to Vinyasa. I kind of added it in because I wanted to do more pranayama and then finish with more of a meditation that I don't always do in my Vinyasa class. And then some of it will just be kind of more some dynamic movement, but it might not be as many postures or as much of a flow, but it'll still be like a nice strong practice as well. So we'll just start in any simple seat. Anything that feels comfortable for you. You can sit on a block, a bolster, your knees bent, whatever works for you. And we'll just take a moment just to get grounded. So closing the eyes or gaze can be soft. And then just simply beginning to notice the flow of the breath. So noticing the prana, the life force, the energy moving throughout the body. Just simply noticing the body breathe. And as you're keeping awareness on the breath, make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. The spine is long. Shoulders are down the back, crown of the head lengthening towards the sky, pubic bones rooting towards the floor. The strong posture that we have allows us to breathe a little bit better as we give space for the lungs, the rib cage to move, the chest to move and breathe. And then just beginning to find that Ujjayi breath, beginning to inhale through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Lightly constrict the muscles at the back of the throat to find that ocean sound. So making this breath audible, deep and free. And using this breath to find a little bit more awareness to the mind and body connection. Just gently heating the body through this breath. We'll begin our practice with 2 different pranayamas. So we'll start with Bhastrika and then moving into Kapalbhati. So both of these are very energizing, heating, fiery breaths. So just to maybe support our practice today or warm the body up, wake the mind. So the first one for Bhastrika, we have a forceful inhalation and a forceful exhalation. So it sounds and looks something like this. So it's quick movement. You can slow the breath down a little bit, but just having that forceful inhale and forceful exhale. So we'll do this 2 times. We'll do a round of 30 each time. So first, just take a nice, easy inhale through both nostrils. Nice, easy exhale through both. And then taking another inhale and beginning on your exhale. Last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Completely exhale the air through the nostrils. And return back to the natural breath. Maybe noticing any different sensation in the body. We'll do that one more time, a round of 30, and make sure the belly is really pumping strongly with alignment of the breath. So again, we'll take a nice, easy inhale through both nostrils. Nice, easy exhale, clearing through both. And take an inhale and beginning on your exhale. Last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And returning back to the natural breath. And again, just noticing any sensation through the body. Then we'll move into Kapalbhati. So the inhalation is passive and the exhalation is more forceful. So you'll just inhale naturally. And again, just finding the pumping of the belly. So this is also really good to tone your abdomen, toning the muscles around the abdomen. And then again, just building that energy and fire for our practice. So we'll do 3 rounds of 54. So again, just take a nice, easy, deep inhale. Nice, easy exhale. And then take another inhale. And beginning on your exhale for 54 rounds. Last 4. And then just returning back to the natural breath when you're done. Maybe this time you notice more of a fiery sensation in the abdomen or at the 3rd chakra, right around the navel. Moving into that 2nd round, just take a deep inhale and then beginning on your exhale. Last 5. And take a deep inhale. And fully exhale. We'll do one more round. Again, just check your posture. Make sure you're sitting up tall. And again, the exhalation is forceful. The inhalation is passive. And then just moving with that belly pumping. So last round, we'll take a deep inhale. And beginning on your exhale. Good. Finishing up your last 4. And again, just returning back to the natural breath. And again, just simply bringing awareness into the body. And try to return back to that Ujjayi breathing. And bringing hands to heart center if that feels good to you. Just setting an intention for your practice. So anything you'd like to focus or concentrate on. Maybe you're dedicating this practice to someone in need in your life or out to our community, our world, anything that makes sense to you today. And we'll seal this intention in with the universal sound of Om. So you can either do it with me or just listening. So we'll take a deep inhale. And then when you're ready, you can gently open the eyes and making your way into tabletop, coming onto all 4s. Good. Make sure fingers are spread wide so you have that Hasta Bandha, and then walk your hands up just a little bit, maybe about an inch or so, so they're above the shoulders. Moving into Chakra Vikasana to warm up the spine. So on the inhale, you'll move into a cow position, lower the belly, lift the chest and the gaze. And then as you exhale, start to tuck the chin in and press the hips back towards the heels as if you were coming into a variation of to child's pose. So hips back towards the heels. Yeah, and then on your inhale, come back through to tabletop, into cow. And then on the exhale, start to tuck the chin and press the hips back. Let the forehead come all the way down. And again, inhale to come back through that cow, lower the belly, let the heart come through, lift the gaze. On your exhale, pressing back to that variation of child's pose, hips to heels, forehead comes all the way to the floor. And then just take a few more rounds, moving with your breath. And then try to find equilibrium in your breath. So Samavritti, so maybe you inhale for a count of 5 and exhale for a count of 5. Or if there's a different count that works for you, just try to find the same count. We'll do that a couple more times. And then after your next inhale from cow, no rush. On the exhale, make your way back to down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. And press back. If you need to find a little bit of movement, if it's your first down dog, maybe you pedal the feet out. Just take a moment to explore the body, tapping in, seeing what's going on. And then keeping that ujjayi breathing. And then beginning to find some stillness. So as you untuck the tailbone, lift the hips to the sky. Shoulders soften away from the ears and down the back. Allow the heels to melt towards the floor. If you feel tight in the low back or the hamstrings, find a slight bend of the knees. And then 5 breaths here. See if you can inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Trying to keep the body as still as you can, so we limit distractions and we start to quiet the mind. And on your next inhale, coming high up onto the toes, press strongly into the palms and tippy toe your way to the top of the mat to meet in ragdoll. No rush to get there, but keeping feet about hip distance apart. Take a hold of opposite elbows, or if you prefer, you can interlace the hands behind the back. And then just allow the body to soften. Maybe you find movement side to side or back and forth. And just find a couple more rounds of breath, just taking whatever you need here. And just still noticing the prana throughout the body, keeping that breath strong. And then gently release your binds. Keeping the feet hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulder blades draw together. Hollow the belly, exhale, hinge and fold. On the inhale, reach the hands straight over the head and maybe find a little back bend at the top. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Okay, take a moment. We'll move into kind of some Hatha sun salutations, so they'll be a little bit more dynamic. So it is 1 breath per movement, but we want to think about lengthening the breath rather than rushing through. So it's finding more expansion here. So on the inhale, reach the hands up and back. Take that little back bend. Hollow the belly. Exhale, hinge, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulder blades draw together. Exhale, step your left foot back. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes, inhale, Anjaneyasana. On the exhale, frame the foot, lift the back leg, step back to down dog, but bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, shift forward to plank, feet stay together. On the exhale, lower your knees, and then chest and chin, elbows straight back. Inhale, little baby cobra, take a small back bend. Exhale, lower, forehead to mat. Tuck the toes, engage the core. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog, feet stay together, press back. Inhale, the right leg rises high to the sky. Keep the hips square, flexing back foot. On the exhale, slowly find Cheetah, knee draws towards the nose. Cat the spine, press the floor away. Step the foot between the hands, try not to lift the hands. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, frame the foot, lift the back leg. Inhale, left foot meets the right, hip distance apart and halfway lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, reach and rise. Take that little back bend at the top. Exhale, fold right back through Uttanasana. So feet apart gives pelvis more space to open. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders down the back. Exhale, step your right foot back to a low runner's lunge. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, frame the foot, lift the back leg, step back to down dog. Try not to drag that top foot. Big toes touching. Inhale, plank. On the exhale, lower knees, chest and chin, elbows straight back. Inhale, little baby cobra, small back bend. Exhale, lower forehead to mat. Tuck the toes, engage the core. Inhale, plank, feet together. Exhale, down dog, press back. Inhale, left leg rises high to the sky, hips are square. Exhale, cheetah, knee to nose with control. Try to lift a little bit higher, shift the gaze forward as you step the foot through. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, frame the foot, lift the back leg. Inhale, right foot meets the left, hip distance apart and halfway lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, reach and rise. Take that back bend at the top. Exhale, hands come to the heart. We'll do that one more time through, maybe two more times. Inhale, lift and lengthen and find that little back bend. Exhale, hinge and fold. Hollow the belly, create space to fold deeper. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale to down dog. Try not to drag that top foot as you step back. Inhale, plank. Good. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin, elbows straight back, hug the body. Inhale, baby cobra, slide forward. Maybe you lift a little higher this round. Exhale, forehead to mat. Tuck the toes, engage the core. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog, press back. Inhale, right leg high to the sky, hips are square. Exhale, cheetah, knee to nose, hug it in. Shift the gaze forward, step the foot through. This time, keep the back leg lifted. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, frame the foot. Inhale, left foot meets the right, hip distance apart. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, reach and rise. Find that back bend. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, step the right foot back. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale to down dog. So without rushing, just full breathing. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin, elbows straight back. Inhale, baby cobra, maybe high cobra. Exhale, forehead to mat. Tuck the toes, engage the core. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg rises, hips are square. Exhale, cheetah, knee to nose. Step the foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, frame the foot. Inhale, right foot meets the left, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Take a moment. Just noticing prana, life force, energy. And taking a moment just to notice how you feel. And then on your inhale, finding chair pose, Utkatasana, keep the feet apart. Bend the knees, graze the ground, lift through the chest. So think about it as if you had a block between your inner thighs, so gently squeezing that together. Try to keep the weight in the heels, slight lift of the chest, slight tuck of the tailbone. On your next exhale, hinge halfway down, so think hips to the back of the room, chest meets the thighs, crown of the head towards the front. Back is flat, best effort, shoulders in line with ears. Hold through the inhale, find more length. Exhale, hinge and fold, but keep the knees bent. And then tuck the chin in. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hinge halfway, so flat back, really strong. Feel the navel draw to the back of the body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knees are bent, but finish the fold. So just tap the pinkies down and tuck the chin. Inhale, rise back up. Good, last one. Exhale, hinge and fold. This time holding and breathing halfway down. Hips to the back of the room, crown of the head to the front for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, finish the fold, knees stay bent. Inhale, chair, strong. Exhale, Tadasana, stand, hands come by the side, notice that. Take a moment, reset. Feeling energy move through the spine, back and core are strong. And then heel toe the feet together to touch, or you can keep them apart. We'll just find a sun A. On the inhale, reach the hands up and over. Exhale, hinge and fold, Uttanasana, forehead toward shins. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, either float straight back or step in lower. Inhale, up dog, Urdhva Mukha, legs are lifting off the floor, spill the head back, good. Exhale, down dog, Adho Mukha, 5 breaths. If you can, try to return to that inhalation of a count of 5 and exhalation for a count of 5. Just calming the nervous system, recharging prana, allowing the mind to be stable and quiet. One more round of breath. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Step the feet together to touch. Inhale, the right leg rises high to the sky. You'll start to find circles with that right ankle, so just isolating the ankle. And maybe lift that heel a little bit higher. Exhale, cheetah, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-point. Exhale, twisted mountain climber, tap your left tricep. You're gonna try to get it higher than the elbow. Inhale, 3-point. Exhale, mountain climber, tap your right tricep higher than the elbow. Inhale, 3-point. Exhale, bend the knee, peel the hip open. Option to find big circles with the knee or just find stillness. Inhale, straighten out the legs, square off the hips. Exhale, step the foot all the way through, and then inhale, rise, warrior 1. Spin the back foot to 45 degrees. Press to the outer blade of the back foot. Good. Try to parallel the front side of the floor. So using that strength of your quad to hold you there. And then find the breath. Try to straighten arms and elbows. Maybe soften the shoulders down the back. And then take your waist. You're gonna try to square the hips off a little bit more. Step your back foot in and up just a little bit, so you have a little bit of a shorter stance in Warrior One. You're gonna place your right hand behind your back. Left arm stays up to the sky, so a different variation of Warrior One. On the inhale, straighten the leg, engage the quad. On the exhale, hinge and fold. So we're doing really strong work through the back and the spine today. Inhale, lengthen, stay tall and long. Exhale, finish the fold. Keep the legs straight. Maybe forehead finds the shin. Deepen the knee. Inhale, rise back up, Warrior One. Good. Exhale, see if you can sink lower. Good. Now inhale, straighten the leg, engage the quad. Exhale, hinge halfway, so hips to the back of the room. Crown of the head to the front, spine is long and strong. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, finish the fold. Inhale, rise, deepen in the knee, come back up, Warrior One variation. Exhale, sink lower. Inhale, straighten the leg, engage the quad. Exhale, hinge halfway. Good, bring your right arm straight out in front to meet it. Inhale for 3, or holding for 3. Chin is tucked. It's already 2. And 3. Exhale, hinge and fold over the front leg. Let both hands release down. Draw that right hip down and back. If you prefer to interlace the hands behind the back and maybe take a bind, reach the arms up and over. You can also take reverse namaste, palms touching, and maybe do chin to shin. So whatever variation. Good. Equal weight through both feet. Try to let the upper body relax, but really strong and stable through the lower body. On the inhale, halfway lift and lengthen, strong through the spine. Exhale, twist, revolve, triangle, Parivrtta Trikonasana. Left hand down, right arm rises. And maybe explore with placing your hand on top of your right foot, or even pinky toe side of the foot for a little bit of a deeper expression. Maybe look to the lifted hand. Draw that right hip down and back. Press the floor away with the left hand. Up dog the chest, lean back. Two more breaths. On the inhale, find half moon. Shift the weight forward to the right hand and right foot. Left side of the body rises. And maybe keep the gaze to the floor, or start to bring it to the left, up to the wall. Maybe to the lifted hand. And then as you're here, just explore. Try to inhale for a count of 7 and exhale for a count of 5. Then inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try to hold the breath for 1, 2. More expansion. And then exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, square out the hips, lower the left hand, and then left foot meets the right, halfway lift. Hollow the belly, exhale, fold. Inhale, reach and rise, press to the feet. Maybe take that little back bend. Exhale, hinge and fold right back through, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, either float or step it back. Inhale, up dog, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, down dog, Adho Mukha. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. And step the feet together to touch. Inhale, left leg rises high to the sky. Good, square the hips off, start to find circles with the left ankle, so just isolating the ankle, everything else is still and stable. Make sure you go one way and then the other. Maybe lift the heel a little bit higher, and then exhale, cheetah, knee to nose, hug it in. Inhale, 3-point. Exhale, twisted mountain climber, top right tricep higher than the elbow. Inhale, 3-point, good. Exhale, mountain climber, top left tricep higher than the elbow. Inhale, 3-point. Exhale, bend the knee, peel the hip open, draw the heel towards the sits bone, knee towards the sky. Good, circles or stillness. Inhale, straighten out the legs, square off the hips. Exhale, step the foot through. Warrior one on your inhale. Spin the back foot to 45 degrees. Good, strong through the back leg. Deep bend in the front knee, try to parallel the thigh. Good. Try to straighten the arms and elbows, but soften the shoulders down the back. And then next exhale, take your waist. Good. And then step your back foot in and up a little bit just to shorten that stance just a little. Good. And then we'll place the left hand behind the back, right arm stays up. And then again, soften that shoulder down. Inhale, straighten the front leg, engage the quad or a little micro bend. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. Back is flat, chin is slightly tucked. Hold through the inhale, get long. Exhale, finish the fold, straight leg, maybe forehead to the shin. Inhale, rise back up, variation of warrior one, deepen in the knee. Exhale, try to sink lower. Inhale, straighten the leg, engage the quad. Exhale, hinge and fold, or halfway down, I'm sorry. Good, hold through the inhale, get long, get strong, feel the navel draw to the back of the body. Exhale, finish the fold, forehead comes down. Inhale, warrior one, rise. Good, exhale, sink lower. Inhale, straighten and engage. Exhale, hinge halfway, chin is tucked. The left arm comes up to meet the right. Good, find the breath for 3, 2, tuck the tailbone, navel to the spine. 1, exhale, fold. And then moving into that same expression you took on the other side. Maybe you take that bind behind the back, reverse namaste, or just keep the hands where they are. And then again, just think about rooting through both all 4 corners of both feet. And then just try to soften and relax the upper body. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, revolve triangle, Parivrtta Trikonasana. Option, right hand on top of the foot, or try pinky toe side. And if you've never tried, try it first. And if it's not accessible, you come back to the way you know. And then press into that right palm. Left arm rises. And then slight up dog through the chest and slight lean back. Maybe lift to the lifted hand. Deep Uddiyana Bandha to deepen your twist. Inhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Left side of the body down, right side of the body rises. Find your balance. Try to lift that back heel high to the sky, gazes down, off to the side, or maybe lifted hands. We'll find that little breathing exercise to find more expansion and more awareness through the chest and the upper body. So inhale for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold the breath for 1, 2. More expansion. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, slowly lower right hand down, square the hips off. Right foot meets the left, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take a deep in the knees, find ragdoll. Just release anything out, let anything go. You might feel a lot of energy through the spine. And then gently heel toe the feet together to touch. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, graze the ground, chair pose, option, bring the palms to touch and look to the thumbs. Good, deep bend in the front knees. Weight into the heels, slight up dog with the chest. Try to sink lower. Exhale, hands heart center, sink lower. Inhale, come high up onto the toes. Exhale, lower, meeting in Navasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Navasana. So first option, we bring the hands behind the back. Knees are bent. So try not to touch the legs. So we want to strengthen our hip flexors. When we do this, we don't use the hip flexors whatsoever. So we want to strengthen them. So go here if needed. Okay, if you don't need that, hands are forward. Okay, or maybe full expression, maybe not. Legs can be straight and point the toes. Lift through the chest, breathing for 5, 4. Relax the face if there's tension there. 3. Remember not to touch the legs. 2. 1. Nice and easy. Hands to heart center. Exhale, canoe. Feet are flexed, press to the low back, shoulders are lifted. Inhale, Navasana. Exhale, canoe. Inhale, Navasana. Hands come to heart center. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, center. It's good if you're shaking. Exhale, twist right. I am. Inhale, center, Navasana, boat pose. You got this. Exhale, canoe. Good. Press to the low back, feet are flexed. Inhale, Navasana. Exhale, canoe. Inhale, Navasana. Exhale, give yourself a hug. So wrap the right shin on top of the left. Draw the knees in towards the chest. And then option, you can either take that little jump back, so hands come in front of the hips, try to lean the weight forward, and then float back, chaturanga. You can also keep the feet down, and then try to walk back to build the strength, and then float chaturanga, or just rock up and over the legs. We'll meet back in down dog. Return to the breath. And find the discipline on the mat to stay still, stay strong. And then little bend in the knees, bring the gaze forward. On the inhale, either hop up to the hands and find the seat, or you can step. And then legs come straight out in front. Good. So we'll find Dandasana. Hands combine the hips. Good, and then try to flex the feet. Press into the palm slightly. Chest lifts to the chin, chin also slightly draws down. And then if you can, try to lift the heels off the floor so quads are super active. If not possible, no problem. Couple rounds of breath. So we do this to prepare to go into our forward fold. So we find more strength there and keep that spine long and strong. On the inhale, catch the big toes. Good. Knees can be bent now if needed, but try to lift through the chest. Do it the arms and elbows straight. No one likes doing this, but it's really important. And then exhale, hinge and fold. Try to soften the shoulders down the back. And then use the side body to deepen the fold. Again, knees can be bent, especially if you feel any pain to the low back. You just modify to what feels good for you. And then think about using side body to deepen this fold. Now on the inhale, lift and lengthen until the arms and elbows are straight. So my chest is lifting, my shoulders are soft, I build strength. And just exhale here and hold. Good, inhale, change your hand placement. So maybe you catch the pinky toe side. Option, you can interlace the fingers or maybe even catch your wrists. Keep the head and chest lifted, lengthening. Now exhale, hinge and fold. Good, same thing. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen so arms and elbows are straight, so strong. Exhale there. Good, now on the inhale, lift back up. Exhale, place your hands a foot behind the back, fingers face the body. Start to point the toes towards the floor. Inhale, lift the hips up. Purvottanasana, draw the head back. Try to lift the hips higher. Try to get the feet down and draw the head back for another 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower down. Good, and now on the inhale, cross the opposite leg over, so left over right, give yourself that hug. Good, lift and lengthen, and then however you can get back to down dog. So if you want to build strength again, so hands come forward. So you try to lift everything up, and then the feet can come down. I keep lifting my butt up, and I walk my feet back, and I stay really low, and then maybe float or step back. And then take your flow. And move back into the breath. And then a little bend in the knees, gaze forward. On the inhale, either step or float to meet up to the hands, and then sit down. Good, legs come straight out in front. Okay, we'll do 2 more postures, so kind of building up towards these. So finding Marichyasana, bend your right foot in. Good, and then shake your palm and place it between your foot, so the inner thigh and the foot. Okay, left hand by your side, right arm rises. On the exhale, try to fold forward. And then find a bind, so wrap the arm inside. Try to wrap your left arm up and back. So maybe the fingers barely touch, maybe they hold, or maybe you take left wrist. Okay, now you're gonna wanna open up, try to square the shoulders off. Press strongly to your right foot, so this is your inhale. And then exhale, hinge forward, chin toward shin. Your right hip will be off the floor. So lift the right hip up, press into the right foot so you can lean more forward, and draw the chin down. Keeping left toes pointed. I'm sorry, flex. Inhale, halfway, lift and lengthen. Good, without folding, just exhale. Good, inhale, sit up all the way. Moving into a twist. So on your exhale, either just bring that forearm outside the thigh, keep your legs where they are. If you want to go a little bit deeper and explore with Marichyasana C, try to fold yourself forward, close the gap between the inner arm and the knee, and then wrap that arm high up onto the back and catch fingertips or a wrist. You can also practice this with a towel as well, just to build the strength in the shoulders. And then looking past your right shoulder, Parshva Drishti. Nice, free breathing. Good, inhale back through center. Release your twist, exhale there. And then just cross the ankles, just kind of pick it up. So just to build that strength after all of that. Exhale back down, legs come straight, inhale. Good, bend the left knee to the sky. And then again, keep that distance between the foot and the inner thigh. Good, right hand by the hip. So think about using that to lift and lengthen. My spine gets tall. I reach up with the left hand, fold forward inside the leg, and then wrap that arm around. So make sure you keep that distance between the inner thigh and the foot as well. That's gonna help. Catch fingers, maybe catch a wrist. And then again, that shoulder's gonna wanna open up, try to square it off. Good, lengthen on the inhale if you need to. Press into the left foot, and then exhale, hinge and fold. This is really good for low back and shoulders. And then keep pressing into that left foot. Leaning forward still. Go get it, chin to shin, go get it. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, strengthen the spine as you stay there. Inhale, rise up all the way. I'm throwing some Ashtanga in here. But then exhale, twist. Okay, so try to think about twisting rib cage outside the thigh. So deep Uddiyana Bandha. And then maybe go for the bind. I can't see you, but I'm hoping you're trying. And then fold forward. Wrap the hand up high. Catch the fingers. Maybe they touch. Maybe you hold. Maybe a wrist. Parshva right foot flexed. Deep free breathing. Inhale, forward gaze. Exhale, unravel. Good, we'll do that last little strength. Cross the ankles. Inhale, pick it up, pick everything up. Exhale, back down. Good. Soles of the feet to the floor. Hands up straight. Lower down one vertebrae at a time. And setting up for bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Bringing the heels in towards the sits bones. Maybe fingertips graze the heels. Take a moment, just exhale. And then inhale, lift up. So finding your bridge. And slow the breath down, nice and easy. Try to stay grounded through all four corners of the feet. Start to feel the heart soften, the chest finds more space to open. Five more breaths. If you'd like to move into full wheel or Ardha Dhanurasana, or option to stay where you are. Next, exhale, slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time, no rush. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide, Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. And then just taking this time to be grateful for three things in your life today. Take a deep inhale, seal that in. Open the mouth, sigh it out, let it go. Place the hands under the knees, gently draw them together and towards the chest. Making your way into shoulder stand, so Lamba Sarvangasana. If that's not in your practice, you can keep the hips on the floor and just lift the legs straight up to the sky. So we call that waterfall, or bringing hands to the lower upper back. Try to take any C shape out of the spine. Toes are pointed straight up to the sky. You can explore with walking the hands a little bit higher up the back or drawing the elbows closer to one another. And now find a breath that's really supportive. That's nice and sweet. And a few more rounds of breath here. Exhale, Halasana plow. Maybe try to keep the feet together. Lower them to the floor. If your feet do not touch the floor, keep your hands on your low back. If they do, you can find a bind. So interlace the palms together, hands draw towards the floor. Try to keep the legs straight. Then slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Bring the hands to the back for support. We'll finish with a supine twist before we come into our last breathing exercise. Knees in towards the chest, hands to a T. Exhale, legs to the left, gaze to the right. Any variation with your legs. Inhale, center. Exhale, legs come over to the right, gaze comes over the left. Inhale, center. Bring the hands to the knees, gently rock up and down on the spine a couple times until you come all the way up to a seat. I'm just finding a nice, easy, simple cross leg. Place the hands on the shins or the knees. And then again, just find that alignment. So sitting up really tall, spine is long and strong. So really from all the work we did of this practice, you should be able to feel like you can sit still here. Your spine should be nice and energized and also strong enough to keep you stable in this posture. The shoulders should be softening down the back. You should feel some extra space through the chest or the front of the body. Finding more expansion for the rest of your day. We'll move into Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. So we'll do 2 rounds normal, and then we'll add in Puraka Kumbhakta with this breath retention on the inhale, and we'll do that with Jalandhara Bandha, where we tuck the chin in. So I'll talk you through it. If you have any anxiety through breath retention and you already know that, you don't have to do that. And you can also do this mentally too, if you have any blockages in the nostrils or if you feel like you have a cold coming on. Okay, so we'll find Vishnu Mudra on the right hand. So we bring the index finger and the middle finger to the palm. We'll use our thumb and our ring finger. Okay, so those are the only things we use. So first, just inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through both. Close the right. Inhale through the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. That's 1 round. Inhale left. So this should be really healing and nourishing to the body. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. We'll add on the breath retention. Inhale left. Try to sip in a little bit more air. Close both nostrils gently. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. So Puraka Kumbhakta with Jalandhara Bandha and hold. Lift the chin, exhale right. Inhale right. Try to sip in a little bit more air. Close both nostrils, gently tuck the chin in towards the chest and hold. Also finding Mula Bandha, pelvic floor muscle, draw in and up. Lift the chin, exhale left. Inhale left. Puraka Kumbhakta with Jalandhara Bandha, hold. Lift the chin, exhale right. Inhale right. Piraka Kumbhakta Jalandhara Bandha, hold. Find Mula Bandha. Lift the chin, exhale left. Last round, again, really healing and nourishing. Inhale left. Close both nostrils, gently tuck the chin, hold. Maybe you picture a ray of light here. Lift the chin, exhale right. Inhale right. Piraka Kumbhakta Jalandhara Bandha, last time, hold. Maybe visualize that ray of light. Lift the chin, exhale left. Release the right hand down, come back to your normal breath. Again, just being aware of any sensation through the body. Maybe you feel a sense of peace. You feel the nervous system calming down. You also do this to balance out all the energy channels in the body, or the nadis. This breathing technique you can do anywhere at any time, except driving. And then when you're ready, just slowly start to make your way for final rest, finding that Shavasana. If you need to put on any extra clothes or a blanket or a bolster under the knees, take a moment just to set yourself up. And then feet come out about hips distance apart or a little bit wider. Allow the arms to relax down by the spine or by the back. For the next few moments, you allow the mind to be quiet, resisting thoughts of the past or the future. The breath is slow, letting go of any control, any force, any struggle. The body is still resisting any urge at all to move as it completely recharges. The heart begins to fill as you draw in all of the benefits from your practice. Let's find a little practice to go into a deeper relaxation. So on your inhale, begin to tense up every muscle in the body. Engage everything, even your face. Engage, engage, engage. And then on the exhale, let it go. Feel yourself drift into the mat or the earth a little bit more. Again, inhale, engage every muscle in the body. Squeeze the hands, flex the feet, draw the face, squeeze it. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, release, let it go as you drift off a little bit more into that relaxation, that surrender. Last time, engaging every muscle in the body. Feel every muscle as if you're bringing all the tension to the surface. And then exhale, let it go. Begin to feel your body melt into the floor, into the earth. So you begin to let go of all your worldly concerns. You let that tension just drift and melt away. And feeling completely supported within this moment. Supported by your mat, your home, the earth, one another. Just allowing yourself to drift off into this space. Where you can let everything go. And you give the body and the mind a chance to heal, a chance to be nourished, a chance for joy. Find 3 deep diaphragmatic breaths. And start to bring awareness back to the body. As you make small movement, wiggle fingers and toes, circles with the wrist and the ankles. Gently draw the knees in towards the chest. And slowly make way to your right side, using right arm as a pillow. So take one more moment to reset, renew, and recharge. As you keep eyes closed, slowly coming up to a simple seat. Hands come to the heart center, Anjali Mudra. We'll close our practice with 3 rolling Oms. I know I can't hear you, but I hope that you join me within these. So when you finish the first, just moving right into the next one. Take a deep inhale. Thumb knuckles move to the third eye between the eyebrows. Take a slight bow. Thank you for letting me guide you through your practice and for sharing your energy with me. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Namaste. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.